Hello, my name is Olesya, and today we talk about the degree of extraction coffee and how to recognize it on taste. Extraction is everything the water take out of coffee. The most important and understandable things is that water dissolves many of the flavor components of coffee. They make up all the taste you get when you drink coffee. Roasted coffee beans are about 28% water soluble. Everything else is mostly cellulose, and for now this simple analogy will suffice. Let's state on the extraction stage. Now, please, open the first slide on support materials. On the left, there is control brewer's check. It marks the easiest way to get an under-extracted cup. Today, we not go into the aspect of brewing and think about how such a cup is made. So, let's talk about the most honest creator we have. About taste. We can brew different lots of coffee and get different experience. But the key sensation from the level of extraction will be approximately the same for everyone. On the right, you can see items that are fixed in the cloud. Under them, there is a place for notes. And now, I'm going to ask to do a small experiment on your own at home. Take the same coffee and 3 identical cups of approximately 2000 milliliters. Grind 13 grams coffee of very finely. Another 30 grams of medium fraction, about the same size as sugar, and the last 13 grams very large pieces. Pour the coffee into cup. At the 4th minute, open the top formed layer and clean cup. After 5 minutes, taste the result and write down your taste sensation on the appropriate sheets in the N2 files. Surely, you have already questioned what should have happened in each of the cups. Coarse-grained, under-extracted. Fine-grained, over-extracted. Medium-grained, optimal taste. Now, let's complete your sensation result with the taste experience of curators. Under-extracted coffee. Sour, not sweet enough, salty, and have short aftertaste. Sour. In this step, the sour taste is perceived as something negative. It is caustic and aggressive. Doesn't not cause of immediately psychological reaction. The lips curl, the sides of the tongue seem to tangle or cut. Not enough sweet. Under-extracted coffee is never sweet. It is almost always empty and causes a feeling of some kind of dissatisfaction. Salty. The feels of salt is not as strong as seawater. It's much more delicate. Acid and salt are more soluble than sugar. Therefore, under-extracted coffee is sour and salty. Short aftertaste. Swallow. And that's it. After it, there is no long-lasting pleasant sensation. And now, open please second slide of your support materials. Over-extracted coffee. Over-extracted happiness when you take too much of the soluble flavors out of the coffee. Here you are likely to find in your cups bitter, dry mouth, empty. Bitter. Much of the bitterness comes from caffeine, but there are a lot of bitter chemical in coffee. There are thousands of steam. All of them bring some sensation of bitterness to your taste bud. Dry mouth. If the coffee dries out, it's very bad. It's very strong sensation and it can last a very long time. It can be feel by tasting unsweet black tea, young red wine, empty. It's as if we do not feel all the richness of taste. The coffee is lifeless and dull. And now, please open the last slide of supporting materials. Perfectly extracted coffee. Sweet and dry, acidity balance. Long aftertaste. Sweet and ripe, an incomparable sensation of sweetness and fruity notes, comparable to the sensation of eating a ripe fruit. Acidity. High quality, complex and clear acidity. If the acidity of the coffee reminds you of particular fruit or ever wine, you on right the track. Long aftertaste. Everything is obvious there. The good aftertaste lasts almost forever. Now I will leave you alone with your feelings. Enjoy the experiment. Goodbye.